Great way for us, obviously, to start off the new season, having so many new faces on our roster. But we've been working hard since June, really. So the 8 weeks that we had in the summertime of workouts, and then our preseason, kind of all building to this moment. Couldn't be more proud of our guys for coming out and really starting fast. Playing with a great sense of urgency. I thought our defensive activity was really, really strong in the first half. The 13 steals we ended up with, a ton of deflections. Our activity defensively really set the tone for us and got us out in transition, where I thought we did a really nice job of sharing the basketball. The high assist numbers, I think we had 15 of them in the first half. We end up 18 assists, only 6 turns. So love to see us sharing the ball like that, 6 guys in double figures. So a lot to be happy with the start.
All right, we'll open up to questions for Randall and Chandler.
So what are you most excited about as far as coming to Elon? And do you believe games like this, I guess, are sort of the best, or sort of why you want to come here?
What I believe in most about coming to Elon is just like the family-orientated team. We're all a team. We all play together. We all want to win. And games like this, this was just a game for us to work on ourselves. Not taking anything away from Belmont Abbey, because obviously they're ball players too. They get scholarships and things like that. So got to take this game serious, and just coming in every day with a mindset to get better is something I look forward to here at Elon.
Really one of the players that, with the ball going in the basket so often there in the first half, how relaxing, or does that just take the stress off of a season opening game? How did that make everyone feel?
I wouldn't more so say relax. I would say we know how we need to play at all times, and we can't never relax. We got to make sure we continue to play hard at all times, and the coaches always stay on us, because we know we are a pretty good offensive team, so we make sure that we got to have the same intensity on defense that we do on offense. And when we do those things, we get results like this. So just making sure we pay attention to key details, never relaxing, and we get results like this. So.
And going off that, you had 27 points of turnovers. How important is it as far as generating offense from the way you guys play defense?
The goal is always to try to speed up the other team. We try to trap the ball a lot, and whenever we do make the right traps and we are in the gaps and whatnot, we tend to get a lot of steals. So just make sure we pay attention to key details and things like that. We get good results. So.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, Coach.
Thanks.
Easy.
You can take that one.
Thank y'all. Y'all doing it.
Go ahead. A question for Coach Taylor here?
Hi.
So this is the first home game of the season. Thinking back to last year, this is a kind of like a brand new team.
Mm-hmm.
What are some of the differences that you spot from the energy from tonight compared to maybe last year or anything like that?
Yeah.
The cohesion of the team and stuff.
Yeah, last year's team was different in that we had, Sam Sherry, who was a 3-year starter for us as a senior. We had some returning guys, whether it was, the Simpkins twins and Nick Dorn, Isaac. So we had a few more guys that were returning last year. So many new faces this year. We really just have been spending time through this offseason trying to build that camaraderie and making sure that we had cohesion. And I think you saw a lot of that kind of play out on the floor tonight. Whether it was defense, you want your defense to be connected. You want your offense sharing the basketball. So those are things that we've been talking about as a coaching staff and as a team for months now. And again, that's why I was really proud for our guys being able to go out and do it. Because opening night can be difficult. You see a lot of scores across NCAA. You see some close games that maybe you don't expect to be close, or you see some upsets. But I thought our guys really came out and set a tone with their urgency, their cohesion, and their connectedness.
And with games like this, how excited are you to see the possible impact that some of these transfer additions can have on the team going forward?
Yeah, the hard part about the transfer portal is you lose really good kids, right? So kids that our fan base and our coaching staff that we recruit, we spend a lot of time with, and you develop, so you hate to see them leave. But it also presents opportunity for new young people to come to our program. So obviously Chandler coming in is an impact player for us, and he was able to step up and perform, in a really special way. Randall Pettis is someone that I coached in middle school ball, middle school AAU ball. So he played with my son Savian in AAU travel ball. So just have an opportunity to bring other young people to Elon that weren't here previously. So there's a lot of negativity sometimes with the portal, but the opportunity to bring in some of these young men. Caleb Middleton was really impactful with 4 offensive rebounds and was aggressive in the paint. Casper was really aggressive on the boards, 3 offensive rebounds, and can touch the paint and drive and kick. So I think we have a lot of versatility in our lineup, and hopefully we'll continue to see that play out throughout the season.
How comforting was it to see the variety of, I guess, especially from the perimeter in the first half? Again, so many guys that were showing they could make those shots. Is that just a good feeling right from the get-go?
Yeah, and honestly, that's the way we've been playing. As Chandler mentioned, we know that we can score. We think that we've got a good offensive ball club. It's about, really can we lock in defensively. I thought we did that in the first half, and we did at times in the second half too. But I think we have a lot of different guys that can score it, a lot of versatility. Saw a lot of different guys make threes. We had 7 different guys make threes. So that's a lot when you have that many different guys that can shoot, can space the floor. Thought we ran some really good motion. A couple times we got stagnant where we tried to hit a home run right away. But I thought when the ball moved and we popped it from side to side, we had pretty good balance in our offense of paint attacks and guys that can drill shots from the perimeter.
You like the pace
Oh, yeah.
tonight?
Yeah, good pace tonight. Belmont Abbey does come up and pressure a little bit in the backcourt, so we still got to clean up some of those mistakes, turnovers in the backcourt on rebounds where we try to dribble it right away instead of just secure the ball. We didn't necessarily get the ball in and get it, push it as quickly as we'd like. But I thought overall our pace was good, but we weren't out of control pace-wise. Our pace was pretty solid, and obviously our efficiency was very high offensively.
Yeah, so you talked about like the opportunities that new transfers can get, but like let's talk about Ned for a second.
Yeah,
Like Ned played 1 game last season. He's always like, no disrespect, kind of been like a little bit on the bench more, and now he's really kind of shined this game and scored some. He scored a great 3-pointer in the first half.
Yeah.
So kind of tell me like what plans do you have for him this season? What's going on through your mind?
Yeah. Ned got injured last year, so he wasn't able to play, and that really changed things for us, and especially as we had some injuries later in the year. But he's someone that, as a freshman, I threw him out there in the games, and even with him being injured last year and kind of working his way back, he still earned a scholarship. So, it was kind of a big testament to him in terms of the type of character that he has, how hard he's worked. And again, I was really just excited to see him be able to get out there and produce on the floor. You mentioned the 3-pointers that he made, but he also drove it and had some nice passes. Even though he didn't get the assist, had a nice driving kick to Eaker, who got an open 3. Tried to find Middleton on a dump down. He's just really a smart basketball player. So really excited to see him. Isaac didn't really get any shots to fall today, but again, he's such a team guy. He's a consummate team guy. So kind of whenever you forget about him, that's when he's going to make shots. He's going to get offensive rebounds, get steals and deflections. But again, we've just got so many different guys that can impact the game. That really, DeMarco Johnson, again as a freshman coming in, really played a key role for us today. Being able to establish some pace, get in the paint, and make some shots for us.
I have one more question.
Yeah.
Last one here.
Oh, sorry.
That's fine.
So, the last time you guys versed Belmont Abbey was like 2015, 2016. You were actually, I think you were with them.
No, I wasn't.
No.
I wasn't.
No.
Nope.
Sorry, my fault.
That's okay.
Okay.
That's okay.
But you were with Elon at the time, right?
No, I wasn't with Elon. I wasn't with
Okay.
either. I was still at Iowa, so I wasn't at either one.
So, but you were the head coach of Belmont
Yes.
at some point.
Belmont,
so kind of
yes.
tell me how it feels to like be on the other side. You kind of like,
Yeah.
you show them what's up tonight.
Yeah.
So like, tell me kind of like, what is it like to kind of be like, boom.
Yeah. No, I have a lot of love for Belmont Abbey. Great institution. Dr. Theofelder, the president, who's retiring. Stephen Miss, the athletic director, who hired me there. Coach Miss was here tonight for the game. Some of the senior staff that still works there. Paul Lyon. Paul's actually an Elon grad, but he's been at Belmont Abbey for 15, 20 years now. So a lot of friendships there. A lot of friendships, a lot of relationships. And David, their head coach, is a really great guy. good young coach. Went through a lot last year, kind of in the transition with the program, but we had a lot of success there. Sean Halloran, our director of ops, was a player there and went to 3 NCAA tournaments. And my last year at Belmont Abbey as head coach, we won 23 games. So we had some very good basketball teams there. As Chandler mentioned, like, we give scholarships there too at the Abbey. So like, they got good players, and they'll be okay. They've got some good talent. They got to continue to work it together. But it was fun getting an opportunity to see some old friends and some familiar faces, and get a chance to hug some people and be able to come out on top with a good victory.
All right, Coach.
All right, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
So much.